She turned him down, clear as day. But now that he's moved on without looking back, she's suddenly furious that he didn't keep chasing her. The entitlement is real, and the internet isn't holding back. Let's take a closer look at how it all played out.
I recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well. But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him, and I sent him a text, because it wasn't that serious, I didn't feel like I needed to do it in person. Anyways, I sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further, and he agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. Didn't even try and say that he wanted to change, that he wanted to whatever. I can be manipulated.
The way this is playing out is in a toxic way, and men refuse to play this game. So when we hear no, we just move on instantly.
I will listen to you, but you didn't even try.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
So I just found out the boy who likes me, who I don't like back, is finally moving on from me because I rejected him.
How? How did they think that was okay?
Maybe I was kidding. Maybe I do like you now.
There is no maybe or probably when it comes to relationships. We want absolute certainty or we're out.
Don't go liking someone else.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
I don't chase, I don't ask twice, and I don't give second chances. This mentality is all about moving on and learning from mistakes because life is too short, and we cannot afford to do the same mistakes twice. As men, we have been taught no means no. Case closed.
I know guys love to be the new and they don't want to chase, but you have to chase.
Do men chase you?
I don't really answer DMs. I don't give them the chance.
Okay, but you want them to chase you, but you're not going to answer them.
Yeah, keep going. One day I will.
One day you will.
Yeah, when you're deserving.
I don't think so.
We don't chase anymore because we are preserving what's left of our dignity.
Why'd you break up with your ex?
Because he was too obsessed with his own life that he couldn't give me any time.
What's wrong with someone being focused on his life? I bet if he wasn't, she would say that he has no goals and be turned off.
Yeah, her TikToks were terrible. She had a bad sense of humor.
Honestly, I feel like he and I just differed in the sense that he didn't prioritize the way that I felt.
I'm gonna cry.
At any point in time, and yeah.
Well, I mean, we're dating again now, but yeah, that was definitely the problem back then.
If a relationship doesn't work out, it's usually best to just walk away rather than trying again, especially if there is disrespect.
It's been hard.
So what improvements would you recommend guys to make in relationships?
I think that guys should pay attention, even if they don't think that it's an issue. Let's say a girl's I'm feeling sad.
We don't care.
It's not a real issue. You should still acknowledge it.
Well, this would be a huge interview back in 1940, but I think, honestly, the key to a healthy relationship, call them out on their but make it funny.
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, but also there's something that bothers you, maybe make it a more of a welcoming topic.
The whole problem in this situation here is that she's making it all about herself, while a relationship is about both.
Let me guess. My best friend is Korean. Where are you guys from? You guys are from Singapore? Obviously not you. But I'm saying you three. You three, where are you guys from?
Where are you from?
Afghanistan.
Texas?
Where are you guys?
Texas?
No one was interested when this guy was asking them out, but watch how things will change.
Was it Korean?
You're Korean, aren't you?
No, dude.
You're not Korean? Where are you guys from? Singapore. I know, but what about you? All Singaporean? No shit.
Did I love yours? Never mind.
Oh, okay, it's okay. No worries.
Your glasses together?
No, is it cool if I grab your number though?
No.
I can't take you on a date? Why? Oh, okay, no worries.
Ted, my boy, it's gonna be legend. Wait for it.
They said no, and he respected it and moved on.
Obviously she's on.
Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm in love with you. What's your name?
Ashley.
Huh?
Ashley.
Are you from Australia?
No, England. It won't work. It's English number.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it would work. It would work.
It won't work.
Wait for it.
It would work.
Already?
It's mind-blowing how she rejected him. Yet she instantly wanted him when another girl was interested. It just blows my mind.
What?
That's fun. Oh, you can use your number.
Who's this? I have no idea what this girl is.
What's your name? I'm from. You know me. I'm from Singapore. You're from where? Afghanistan or something?
You serious?
I have no idea who this girl is. I think I met her. What's your name?
Ashley.
Married. We're getting married. Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
He handled the situation like a boss and proved to her that life moves on, and it doesn't wait for anyone.
Even if I don't want you, I really want you to want me. And when you don't want me, I try to get you back to want me. And when you do want me back, I don't want you no more.
And when you show her that you want her, she doesn't want you anymore. I bet that sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? These type of girls are just attention seekers. There's nothing you can do about it. Do not try to change her. Don't believe the story that she's going to feed you about the past guy or guys that she's been talking to.
Don't try to fix anyone. It's not your job or place. Leave that to a therapist and only focus on fixing yourself.
And try to make it seem like she's had this huge epiphany. She doesn't want to deal with those type of guys anymore. It's not true. It's not true. She thrives off of all those text messages in her phone and all the random guys in her DM. It makes her feel important. And 9 times out of 10, most of these girls are pretty insecure. Now, how you deal with them is you just match energy. During the moments where she's flirting and she's on it with you, just take it at face value. And after that, when she's not talking to you, just don't talk to her.
You ask her out and she says, oh, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, or I just got out of a relationship, so I'm not really looking, or I'm not really dating right now. She's letting you down easy. She's saying no. That is her saying no. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. Maybe she is just getting out of a relationship and she's not ready, and maybe she will be ready one day. But right now, that is a no. That is her letting you down easy.
That's how you handle people.
At least be glad she was honest about everything from the start instead of leading you on.
So at the grand old age of 35, I've had my first ever first date rejection, which is hard to say when you've got a lisp. But I think since the last 15 years, I don't think I've ever had a first date with a man who's not asked to see me again. Until now. This is what it feels like to be a man.
Got him. We got him.
It's not easy, but we are used to it, and we embrace those feelings. We don't let rejection change or destroy us.
After he just doesn't give me like attention and validation, so I'm like, oh wait, I'm obsessed with you.
First, she didn't like the guy, but once she didn't get attention anymore from him, she was obsessed with him. I will tell you the reason and it will blow your mind. I will show you why this process of chasing someone who doesn't give you attention is the same process as a drug addiction. This only works on people who don't feel valuable in themselves and chase their value in other people. They look at someone who treats them bad, is ignoring them, or doesn't give them attention as higher status than them. If you don't believe you have enough value, you can only chase validation in someone you believe whose value is higher than yours. This is an emotional addiction because as soon as he pulls back, she has an uncomfortable feeling of not feeling good enough that she wants to replace by chasing the validation of that person and trying to get them. But as soon as he shows her that he likes her back, she's not interested anymore because she can't chase higher validation anymore. So it has nothing to do with love.
Don't worry, not everyone plays these games. But unfortunately, many do, so be careful. These people have a wrong perception of reality where they think being ignored and treated badly is good. And that's why they neglect the good guys.
A man only goes after what he wants. Listen very carefully. If you have to start out by chasing a man, he don't want you. The ball will be in his court. Okay? If you keep chasing a man, you're going to keep finding out that they don't want you.
That's not true. If the feeling is mutual, a guy would cherish that woman.
A man always goes after what he wants. If you just can't believe he doesn't want you, but he's not calling, texting, asking you out on dates, please believe he don't want you. Okay? He does not want you, or he wants to be chased, which means he don't want you. He just wants you to chase him. Then you'll end up paying for him. Okay?
Men do not like playing hard to get, so if he's not interested from the start, he most likely never will be.
I'm sure you get this a lot, but is there any way I could get your number?
I'm sorry, it's gonna be enough for me.
Why?
I just started dating this girl. It's getting pretty serious. I don't mean any offense by it. It's just that it's getting serious. I don't want to like mess with that at all. So
she doesn't have to know necessarily, you know.
Unfortunately, now you said that she kind of does.
Get your number, and you can, you know, change my contact name, and you know, it could be totally fine.
It's
you
a
know,
funny
you don't
thought.
have. You know the drill. You know the drill.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I get that. I'm just like, it's not really my thing. She's been great to me. I'm going to be great back to her. It's just where I'm at right now.
This is what I meant by give and take. His woman gave him good treatment, and he gave her the same energy back. If she was treating him horribly, he would just walk away.
So, again, I appreciate it. Don't mean any offense by it, but I'm going to
I'm kind of taking offense by it. I mean, normally when I ask guys for their numbers, they give it to me. So I'm just like a little confused by that. You know?
Again, it's like nothing. It's nothing that you're doing. You're doing fine. It's just that I have a girlfriend, and again, like I completely get that, but like
you're being kind of a actually. So
I'm not being that. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you how it is.
Do you think I'm not pretty or something?
What?
Do you think I'm not pretty or like?
No,
because that's usually not a problem.
He rejected her in the nicest way possible, even explaining to her that he has a partner, where he wasn't even obliged to explain himself to a stranger. But she didn't take no for an answer.
Listen, you kind of twist my arm here. I'm not getting into this conversation. I'm just telling you that, like, no. And that's it. So I'm sorry you're making me kind of uncomfortable. I'm kind of going to get out of here.
Whatever. That's fine, actually. Never mind. Please don't give me your number, actually.
All right, well.
This is a prime example of a woman that doesn't understand that this is most men. I said it, most men are good men. But there are so many women out there that believe the opposite. This is clearly one of them because she just cannot understand his answers. And I think it is clearly reflective of her own values. So much so that even if that man didn't have a girlfriend, he would have lost all potential attraction.
I'm sure this guy made not only his partner proud, but also his entire family.
Another rejection story, and no, I am not excited to share this one, and I might cry because I was so excited about this guy. Let's get into it. This was a 4th date with a great guy, and not just like dinner. This was literally like a 15-hour date, preceded by a 3rd date that was about 10 to 15 hours. So we had been spending a lot of time together. Communication was on point.
Communication was not on point. She hid from him the fact that she was sick, only to reveal it later.
We had talked about making future plans of like, let's go on this trip, let's go to this concert, whatever. During the date, I started to feel a cold sore coming on. And I said several times on the date, I think I'm getting a cold sore. Not thinking I had to explain what a cold sore was.
Brother, what's that?
I thought the general public, because 90% of people get cold sores, that I didn't need to explain what it was.
She definitely needed to explain and mention that she had a sexual disease, and it is not okay to hide this from a potential partner.
Later that night, we were talking about it more, and I clarified because he didn't understand what a cold sore was. So I explained where it comes from, how it's very common, what category of viral diseases, I should say, that it's in, which is the herpes.
Oh, hell no!
Virus. Definitely, I could tell was freaking him out, and there was a lot of tension. He texted me this, he can't get past the cold sore situation, and that he wishes I had mentioned it earlier, which I explained to him. I didn't mention it earlier because it's a non-issue for most of my life.
What the hell is wrong with you?
That guy has every right to not want to pursue that any further. Health comes first, and no one will risk their health for a relationship.
But I don't know if maybe he heard the word herpes and got scared, because that's a big, scary word. But also, to be unforgiving about one flaw in somebody is a giant red flag to me. I just really think like we need to destigmatize cold sores just because they're in the herpes category. It's no different than getting chicken pox, shingles, all of those things. It's just wild that people are uneducated about this and unforgiving about it when it's literally not the biggest deal in the entire world.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Getting mad at him for protecting his well-being is absolutely sickening.
This may sound harsh, but I don't think that man needed to be any more educated or understanding, because that man is absolutely allowed to not want to continue the relationship because he's uncomfortable. It's a deal breaker to him. And it is completely reasonable that this is not an issue that he's run into before, because the stats are actually more so around a little over half of people have cold sores. And I get that it's disappointing, but that is the difference that I see between men and women when it comes to failed dating relationships. It's that women will find a reason why the man's reason for ending the relationship is not right? Like she will shame him for it. Whereas men will say, okay, I get it. And they just move on.
That guy was just looking out for his health. And any normal person would be scared if they heard the person has a disease like that. So he has every right to not want to continue.
I am so sick of hearing guys say, girls only want assholes. They don't ever want to date the nice guy. This is the biggest misconception in dating. You have to realize these girls have had trauma. They have been with a guy that has verbally or physically abused them. Their relationship has been like a roller coaster.
Why the you lying?
Why? Ups and downs, and so they get used to the toxicity. So when a nice guy comes along, they get bored. They're not used to this. They don't want this kind of relationship.
They are adults, and I think they fully know what they're doing and what's right from what's wrong.
A healthy relationship. They want the toxicity because that's all they know. So if you hear a girl say, oh, I don't want to be with the nice guy, I like or blah, 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 think to yourself, well, this is probably not a girl you want to be in a relationship with because she has a lot of trauma. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a difference between being a simp and a nice guy. But if you are genuinely a nice person and some girl is like, oh, I don't want to be with him because of that, her loss, not a high value girl, move on.
The next clips will show what's wrong and what to avoid.
I don't like good guys. I don't wanna, don't text me every morning on some good morning, baby, but text me every day.
She wants something like a clap.
I want you to know, you must be loyal. You must be loyal, but be bad. Okay, let me just say, I like freaks.
One thing I never understood about women is when you refuse to be in the friend zone and you know it's not going anywhere and you just ghost them, they get so angry at that for no reason. And to me, it's just confusing.
It's simple, really. When you accept and move on, it shifts the power and it makes you the one in control. And sometimes they don't like that.
This one girl I was talking to, we met at a little event and whatnot. I chilled at her place and whatnot, see where things were going. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was trying to, hunch. And she just hit me with the, I'm not looking for anything right now, this, that, the other. In my head, that's okay, she's just letting me down easy. So a few days go by, I don't text her, but all of a sudden she's texting me back and forth. I'm like, what do you want? You just told me you don't want to be with me. I'm not trying to be with you. Then she keeps saying I'm weird for not talking. I'm like, keep in mind, I've been in the friend zone before. I know what that's like. I've simped. I've done all that. I got that out the way. But now it's to a point where my self-respect has to come first. I'm not giving you that celebrity treatment you want. I'm not going to be your fan, just always trying to hear your stories and all that kind of stuff.
When men realize their self-worth is priceless, it's a huge step in every man's life.
And it goes for everybody, not just men. It goes for women too. A friend zone is where you see yourself at. It's not where they put you. You choose to be in that position. And what got me out of that friend zone mindset was there is another guy out there who's trying less harder than you, because you're sitting up here going to her crib, not doing nothing, listening to all her stories and talking about, yeah, guys are doing this, that, other. No, man. That guy who's not doing anything is doing all the stuff you want to do with her. Don't chase something that's faster than you or you can't keep up with, because you're just going to get hurt at the end of the day.
Always think with your brain, not your urges.
I like guys that don't like me. And when they start liking me, I don't like them. And it's really, really sad.
Jesus Christ. Women nowadays don't want boyfriends. They just want a man who acts like a boyfriend and is loyal to them while they mess around with other men.
Stop expecting women to be loyal towards you in a relationship at any time. And here's what I mean by that. You have to understand that women are hypergamous. Okay, so what that means is she is constantly looking for the best man possible. Okay, now this is not necessarily something that she decides for herself. This is almost like Mother Nature. Okay, this is female nature hardwiring. So what happens is she is constantly looking for the best, strongest man that she can find. So that means if you are with her and she comes across a better option, there's a very high probability that her attraction could work in that new guy's favor, and now she wants him instead of you.
So never let your guard down. Expect anything to happen.
Okay, babe, I have another question that I saw from TikTok, okay?
Okay.
Why are girls so obsessed with bad boys? Like bad guys.
Boys?
Yeah. Like the ones that want to break your heart, the ones that are going to cheat on you, the ones that are going to argue with you. Like, I just don't understand.
What? I don't know.
You know. Out of all people, you know.
Okay, I know.
Okay? Like, what is the obsession with you guys and bad boys? Why would you not want a good guy that's going to take care of you?
I think the people who do are people that like it just because they cannot have it.
And love you, and give you kisses on the forehead, and give you what you want. Why do you want someone that's gonna cheat on you, break your heart, and make you cry every day?
It's because bad boys add spice to the relationship.
What?
You know? You never know when you're gonna cry. You never know when you're gonna be happy. Nice guys, you're always happy. It gets boring.
So you wanna cry?
Yeah. Well, no, we don't wanna cry.
No, say less. I'm just gonna make you cry every day.
No.
We don't do that here.
If that is the case, I wonder why nice guys always win. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.